coming up in this read. You're highly, highly successful, especially with the star energy. Libra, let's get into your April reading. Any information that you need, you can find it all in my description box and in my pinned comment below. If you're cross-watching for a Libra, then please switch over the roles because I could be speaking directly to you. And please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, okay? So you just take what resonates for you and you leave what doesn't for another Libra or cross-watcher. Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind and without expectations. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Libra, it didn't really jump out of the deck, but it absolutely did want to make its presence known, okay? The stone people, vigilance. Now, during your pre-shuffle, I was getting the words, it's not your job. And I was sitting there wondering, well, what's not Libra's job? Immediately, I was getting the impression that someone was trying to either force you to take accountability for something that wasn't your fault, or they're trying to make their emotional standing your problem, something along those lines. Now we're seeing vigilance as your strongest energy, okay? So whenever I see this card, I immediately think gaslighting, right? If you look at the atmosphere of this particular card, it's not like the sky. Yes, there are clouds in the picture, but they're not black clouds. That they're not heavy with rain. You know, they're white. They're fluffy white clouds in a blue sky. Now, this atmosphere would indicate that you already know what's up. Okay, you already know what the truth to a situation is. And there is quite a strong sense of self that you already have, okay? So vigilance would indicate that someone around you is likely about to try and twist a series of events to make out like something else happened when it actually didn't. So you're going to need to be vigilant and maintain that strong sense of self, that clear communication. And it's like that peaceful marriage between your mind and reality. Okay, maintain that. Because there is this strong vibe that someone is going to try and disrupt that peaceful marriage. Okay. It is quite unpleasant, but also not completely unusual as well, right? So remain vigilant. Also as well, that could be someone trying to paint a picture of who they are, and that version of who they are doesn't actually exist. So again, be vigilant, especially for anybody who is perhaps out on the dating scene, or anybody who is out looking for a new job, anything like that, okay? Anything that requires you to really put yourself out there, put yourself in front of others. Be vigilant, because that there is someone who is, that they're currently doing it right now, or they're about to create this version of themselves that doesn't actually exist. And they're going to do everything that they can to try and convince you that is who they are. So that they're bigging themselves up in quite a lot of ways. I guess at some point in our lives we all tend to do that, but this is a lot more serious than someone just trying to big themselves up a wee bit just to try and impress someone. This goes a lot deeper than that. You know, it can be potentially quite dangerous. You know, we're talking that sort of level of deception, okay? So, that being said, a little bit of a depressing way to begin your read, but it is what it is. As long as you remain vigilant and keep keep asking questions as well. Okay, use that intellect of yours. Ask a lot of questions, and remember that if something doesn't make sense, then it's probably not true. Okay, as long as you continue to do that, you should be absolutely fine. But the very second that that individual successfully gets you to question your own mind, they've won. Okay, we have a 9-card spread, please, for Libra. Right, so Libra, I'm going to pull a 9-card spread for you. I don't know if it's going to continue the current theme or if it's going to give us something entirely unrelated, okay? Also, any of the zodiacs that I mentioned, please do keep an open mind, because they could be placements in your chart, someone else's chart, or they could be character traits of someone as well, okay? I will tell you all the zodiacs that are coming out, and then I will also mention the most dominant zodiacs for those of you who are interested in that kind of information. Okay, right, so Libra, you have the 9 of Cups, that's Pisces energy. The Queen of Coins, Capricorn. 7 of Wands, Leo. Page of Cups, Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The 4 of Swords, Libra. The Star, Aquarius. 8 of Coins, Virgo. The 5 of Wands in reverse is Leo energy, and that is absolutely beautiful to have in reverse. That's like one of the best cards to have in reverse, because it pertains to any restrictions, anything that was stopping you from progressing, any problems that you had are being resolved when that's in upright. It could also be any internal conflict that you could have been struggling with is coming to a resolution as well. Okay, you then have the 7 of Cups, that's Scorpion energy, and at the bottom of the deck, the 3 of Swords, Libra energy. So yeah, it would make perfect sense to see the 3 of Swords, heartbreak, disappointment. Something didn't quite go according to plan, and someone is trying to deal with the emotions that come through disappointment. Now, this could be you, this could be someone else that you're dealing with. Take it as it resonates. All I can do for you is read the energy, okay? It's up to you to decide what side of the fence you're sitting at for every single card, okay? Something didn't go according to someone else's plan. That could tie in with what we've just seen with this vigilance energy, okay? So if you can imagine, someone is incredibly pissed off. Something didn't go the way that they were expecting it to, and now they're trying to convince everyone else, in particular you, that certain things weren't their fault, it's everyone else's fault, you know, trying to rewrite history as well. Someone is definitely trying to rewrite history. And your channeled message about that's not your job. It's not your job to babysit this individual. Like, it really, really isn't. You've got the Knight of Coins under there, that's Virgo energy. So something about how it's taken a long time for you to get to this point of realizing that whoever this individual is, that they are actually really self-destructive, very much so, and they've been on that path for a while. Hiding under there is a 6 of Coins. Okay, so you were very generous to that individual. You were very giving. You gave to them even when you didn't have anything to give. Like, you still gave to them. It's a very complicated situation. Really, it doesn't, like, this energy doesn't feel cut and dry. You know, it feels like there's a lot more things that took place that I'm unable to see in just 9 cards. That there is a lot more that's gone on. There is quite a history here as well. For whatever reason, how you relate to others is going to be the main theme for the month of April. Okay. Why is the Nine of Cups here, please, for Libra? Thank you. The Queen of Coins in reverse, which is interesting because the card right next to it is the Queen of Coins upright, followed by the Seven of Wands. So someone has a problem with your independence. Someone has a problem with you doing things for yourself that makes you happy. Libra, it is not your job to stroke the ego of someone else. It really isn't your job. Tell me more about Seven of Wands. Thank you. The Four of Coins. Yeah. The Four of Coins can be associated to someone who is a miser. I'm not getting that vibe, okay? Whoever this is relating to, they were being a miser with either their finances, their emotions, something. They were being incredibly selfish. Okay. Now you have learnt to stop giving to that individual and to start giving to yourself. They don't like it. They're now accusing you of being selfish. Seven of Wands, Four of Coins. And it's causing a lot of disharmony in your life because you know full well that you're not a selfish individual. You're not selfish by nature. So again, I will remind you, Libra, be vigilant. Okay, if anybody is trying to make you feel guilty or ashamed, you will know straight away that you're dealing with someone who is, should we say, not quite normal. There's a few words that are banned on YouTube, so I will leave that to your imagination about what it is that I'm trying to say about that individual, okay? They want you to give to them, you're not giving to them, and now they're trying to blame you for everything going wrong in their lives. They're acting like a spoiled little child, basically. It's not your job to babysit them. You do you. You, for a lot of you, you are doing you, and you're being made to feel guilty for doing just that. And that's not right. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Thank you. The High Priestess. So, this individual is really, really good at making you second guess yourself. Because we've got rest, rejuvenate, reevaluate and reconsider with the High Priestess. Your intuition and behind the veil energies. Very sort of mystical energies. So the main message with this one is your intuition. Whoever this individual is, they're trying to get you to go against what is actually good for you so that they can take from you. That's not cool. Why the Page of Swords, please, for Libra? Thank you. The Ten of Coins. I'm feeling that this apology is coming from you, Libra. I'm feeling that even through everything that they have put you through and are continuing to put you through, you're still trying to be polite about it. Even though your intuition is screaming at you like something's not right with this individual. The way that they're behaving, the way that they're responding to me looking after myself, it's not right, it's not normal. Even after all of that, you're still trying to be polite to them with that Page of Cups. I feel strongly that Page of Cups is you. You're still trying to keep the peace. Now that says way more about your character than it does theirs. Way more. Because even though intuitively you know exactly who they are and what they're up to, you're still trying to be polite. You're still trying to be kind. You're still trying to be pleasant. You're still trying to keep the peace. The Star. It's true. Libra, you're being way too kind to this individual. Way too kind. Most people would have told this individual to GTFO a long, long time ago. Most people would not have been this polite to them. And that is a fact. That's a fact. And tell me about the Eight of Coins, please, for Libra. Thank you. The Ten of Cups and the Four of Cups. Again, it's definitely two different energies. This individual is unable to love themselves. That's why they try and take it from others. They're unable to create that love within themselves. And that's why they're feeding it off everyone else. They see that you now have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Coins. Both of those are the apex cards of the deck. That's what everybody is working towards in their life. The fact that you've got both of these out in your read, Libra, would indicate that you're highly, highly successful, especially with the Star energy showing here as well. You're highly successful. A lot of you're financially comfortable, very, very independent emotionally. You've understood that whole cheesy line of happiness and contentment is created from within you rather than taken from someone else. Whoever this is that's showing up in your read, Libra, they haven't learned that yet. They haven't learned how to create that contentment from within. And they're still looking at outside people outside of them to fulfill them. And with the Four of Cups, it doesn't look like they're ever going to understand that lesson. That they're never going to get it. But you do, because you've put the work in with the Eight of Coins. You have done everything that you could to improve on yourself. The Eight of Coins can be something that you do for work. It can also be self-improvement, learning things about yourself. And really taking on board everything that life experience has taught you up until this point. And with this particular combination, it is something to do with that contentment. Definitely. Whoever this is, they're trying to still take from you. I don't see that you're going to allow it with the Five of Wands being in reverse. I'm seeing you flat out rejecting all types of confusion, all types of drama, which is absolutely beautiful, because I do believe the last read, or one of the last reads that I did for you, that there was a very strong message about someone in your energy, definitely very active in your energy, was a drama monger, basically. Someone who couldn't live without going a single hour without creating some kind of drama. Now we're seeing that you have rejected that type of energy. Like you could have cut off the friendship with them, or whatever the case might be. Somehow they are now on the outside looking in towards you and wishing that they could come back in, but you're not going to allow it, because anything that even remotely smells a wee bit like drama, that door is locked. Like you refuse point blank to have anything to do with them. Anyone who brings drama to your door, which is absolutely amazing. It really, really is. Because with everything that's going on, and with the amount of success that you're currently seeing or are about to see, the last thing that you want to be inviting into your energy is drama, because they will end up disrupting that sense of peace that you have spent a long time trying to build up. Okay, so with that being said, I think we should start pulling a healing message, or I'm going to end up creating like an hour-long read. Get a healing message, please, for Libra. Ooh, wow. New experiences and possibilities. And the interesting thing is, if you look really closely at this particular card, blink and you miss it. There's actually all of these flowers, and this abundance is coming out of a golden cup. Can you see that stem? There's a golden cup. Again, it reinforces that message that you have learned to fill your own damn cup. And whoever it is that you are or were dealing with have never or will never get that lesson. And this is a problem. When you're being really polite and considerate to impolite and inconsiderate individuals, they do tend to think that they can take advantage. And that's basically what we're seeing in this read. Perhaps you're being too polite to them, Libra. Perhaps it really is time for you to tell them just to GTFO. You know, especially with them trying to convince you of something that quite frankly never happened, with that vigilance energy. And you know deep down that it never happened. Someone is full of shit, and you know it, and yet still you're remaining polite. It's very admirable, but also it can cause you a lot more problems as well. Because sometimes, you know, there are certain individuals out there that just don't get the message, and until until you stop being polite, should we say. Okay. Right, so it says, look around in nature, notice the new beginnings, new experiences and new choices that's being shown to you. They will only be evident to you if you take the time to look for these subtle messages. You're on the first steps along a new path and you're being offered a blank page. So what are the first words that you would like to write on it? Your possibilities are endless. You're in complete control of your life. This is a new beginning on your own journey. Live in the present and trust in your own abilities. Plant your seeds and willingly venture into new territory. Wow. That is absolutely incredible. I mean, this read for you, Libra, I have to admit, it's probably one of the better reads that I've done for you. It's just, anything and everything is possible for you right now, Libra. It really genuinely is. Also, the other message with this one, I would say that goes a lot further than just turning over a new page and then you've got a blank page where you can write and manifest anything on it. I would say it goes further than that, and this is more akin to you finished one book. You have now processed everything that happened in that metaphorical book, and now you've picked up a new book where you can write anything that you want inside of it. It feels a lot bigger than just one page, if you get my meaning. It's beautiful. Okay, what else, please, for Libra? Okay, quite a lot. The universe is always helping me, sometimes in unexpected ways. Yep. So the universe is, you are in very good communication with the universe, with this High Priestess energy. Remember, it's behind the veil energies. You have aligned your intent with the universe, and the universe is meeting you halfway. Forgiveness helps me to let go and move on with my life, opening up to new and loving experiences. Wow. So forgiving yourself for not have known better at the time. So not playing into that whole coulda, woulda, shoulda. You know, how, oh, damn, if only I'd seen their behavioural problems in the past. If only I had done, if only, right? There's not... You've already been down that road. You've already processed all of that. At this point, it feels like it's just sort of self-harming to just keep going over and over and over the same old ground when it pertains to that way of thinking. So forgive yourself for not have known better or for not have seen it before in the past. And then I make a positive difference in the world, even with my smile and words. Yeah. So again, like, even you're still maintaining that politeness, that refusal to lower yourself down to their level. And those who love and respect you would never treat you in that manner, and you know it. You know it. And that's what you're keeping yourself for now. You've realized that your standards weren't that high in the past, but now they are high, and you are going to be meeting someone who can match you at your level. Again, this isn't necessarily restricted just to romance, okay? This is just about relationships as a broader picture. Like, you can have lots of different types of relationships with lots of different types of individuals, okay? I was not seeing, with this being your lifestyle read, I wasn't seeing much of anything else that was going on. Definitely the way that you relate to others is coming to the forefront for the month of April. And it all begins with how you relate to yourself. What else, please, for Libra? Okay, 2 again. Right, so you've got the butterfly. You're dazzling, super freaky, and ready to announce your proud weirdness to the world. Shine gorgeous. Look how far you've come. You deserve it. Stay light, keep moving on, explore, and show your true colours. Yeah, being fearless. Showing the world who you are, who your essence is, and what your true core of your being is really, really like. And it's completely the opposite from whatever individual it was that was showing up in your read. And you can do the thing, the mandrake of motivation. Find your motivation team, even if it's just you cheering you. Have dreams, fly high. Stop making excuses, as motivation is always on tap. If we said, well, if you're not really feeling motivated, then it means that it's not for you right now. Would you still do it? So with that one, again, it sounds cheesy, but you do have to believe in yourself, Libra. For some of you, you might have gone a lifetime of individuals trying to pull you down, trying to take away your motivation, trying to make you feel as if you were punching above your weight, trying to make you feel like, you know, you were outstretching for things that you could never have, that sort of bullshit. And this is indicating that, look, if you're wanting it, and if you set your intent towards that and start taking the moves towards that, then there's no reason why you're not going to have it, you know. Really interesting read. So that is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me that is more catered towards your specific needs, then the link to do so can be found in my pinned comment and in my description box below, or you could just visit phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much to everybody who has liked, shared, subscribed and supported my channel. It really does help me to get the messages out, and thank you so much for watching. We'll speak again soon. Bye.